Here we are. Question mark. Yeah, I'm not on camera today. Maybe you can hear something's going on behind my banner. Let's get this banner out of the way and see what it is. Oh, it's my stuff. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, there we go. Hey, it's like the game started over again. Fell down on some yellow flowers. I think we saw this part though. Let me make this a little quieter, make sure we're all on the same page here. This is Signum Academy on Twitch. I'm Wesley. I'm not playing right now. The little carrot person is playing Carrot Helper, 100% walkthroughs. I'm sorry, I just don't have the technical savvy. I know that Twitch has been around for a while and streaming's been a thing, but I don't quite know how to get my particular setup working. So I will say since last time, I know it's been a while, but I got a new monitor, so I'm one step closer to actually being a streamer. One of these days it's going to happen, I promise. Um, So yeah, I've been doing this for some time now. What I do here is watch other people play video games on YouTube and then comment on them. For anyone who's out there, you should put your questions and comments in the chat. See, this is what I mean. My computer's just not that powerful to be able to do this sort of thing. All right, here we are. This is our chat. Yeah, I keep it muted because, like I said, although I have another monitor, I haven't actually got it set up yet. Doesn't look like my restream is working super great, but that's a thing. Yeah. Anyways, assuming that you can hear me and you remember where we were last time, um, I think we were a little further than this. We fought the ghost of the dummy whose cousin used to live in a dummy, and we were thinking about ghosts a little bit with that. Um, yeah, didn't we need to fight Undyne? I thought that we were at the Undyne fight. So let's skip the dummy ghost fight. And actually, there's quite a bit that we need to skip, isn't there? Yeah, we saw Napstablook, we saw the old turtle. Yeah, we saw all this stuff. We saw the Temmies. Not sure why this didn't remember how far we were. Anyway, cool. Let's pick up here. Let's pick up here. Hmm. Yikes. Kind of like what we did to that dummy, I guess. Just gonna tear our soul from our body. Whoa. Whoa. Careful, little monster. You keep getting right in the way of a spear. So the monster really looks up to Undyne, this monster kid. Kind of like the way Papyrus wants everyone to look up to him. She pulls him away by the ear. This is serious. I mean, it's funny, but it's also kind of serious. It's actually kind of scary, right? We're about to fight a very powerful monster knight person. Oh, we hear a passing conversation. If I say my wish, you promise you won't laugh at me? Of course I won't laugh. There's some gold dust in the air. Someday I'd like to climb this mountain we're all buried under. Standing under the sky, looking at the world all around, that's my wish. Not a complete sentence, but okay. You hear laughter. Hey, you said you wouldn't laugh at it. Sorry, it's just funny. That's my wish too. Some of the most moving stuff here. There is a prophecy, the angel, the one who has seen the surface, they will return and the underground will go empty. Note the use of the pronoun they. The prophecy speaks of they, and sure enough, our protagonist uses they pronouns. Yo. Monster Kid, you are just cruising for a bruising. Yo, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but I want to ask you something. Man, I've never had to ask anyone this before. Yo, you're human, right? Man, I knew it. Well, I know it now, I mean. Undyne told me, I guess that makes us enemies or something. So some stuff about this. Those passing conversations, I think I mentioned last time, but I can't remember. It's been a month. Those passing conversations are strongly reminiscent of a section of Super Mario RPG called Star Hill, where the characters in that world send their wishes to be made into uh, granted wishes. I don't know the word for that. Um, because the Star Road has been broken in Super Mario RPG, none of the wishes are being granted, and they're all just hanging out on Star Hill. Um, Again, there's something very moving about seeing the wishes of these non-playable characters uh, performed as if they were real characters, as if they were people in a play, for example. And of course, the Mario 3, one of the great classic games of all time, is apparently the theory that it's all a play and all of the characters in it are actors has been confirmed by Miyamoto himself, the creator, Shigeru Miyamoto. Just sort of smiled and laughed, but gave his tacit assent. He sort of said in so many words, yeah, all of the characters are just actors. And so it's not true that they're non-playable characters, really. They all sort of have what you might call a soul. The monsters are very interested in this concept of the soul and the ghost, the the spirit, whatever you might want to call it. And maybe we should be more careful about what we call it exactly. But after all, this is just a sort of a fun look at some of those same topics that Tolkien, of course, treats with humor, but also with great seriousness in the works of what we might call Middle Earth world, the world of Middle Earth and the legendarium, the many myths and legends set in that world and surrounding the creation of that world. And anyway, that's sort of what we're up to here. I know this is a long-winded introduction to today's episode, but I think we're finally going to get to that Undyne battle here. I think. I just honestly, once we're, 2 hours into this game or so, I start to remember less and less. I remember the beginning the best, and I know there's a battle with Undyne about to happen. So let's see what that is. And again, if you have comments and questions, please do put them in the chat. I'm sorry I'm not on camera today. I've got a sleeping infant on my sort of attached to my torso right now, and I'm trying to just let him sleep and let him not be on camera because he looks all sleepy and all. So let's hit play here. So he's not good at being enemies, he says. He wants us to say something mean so that he can hate us better. He said, "That's your idea of something mean?" Sister says that to me all the time. Guess I have to do it. Haha. Yo, I hate your guts. Dot dot dot. Man, I'm such a turd. I'm gonna go home now. So the monster doesn't feel great about saying that. And this bit here where he's about to fall, he's always tripping, this monster. This reminds me a little bit of a Stephen King short story, The Stand. Sorry, the Body. Isn't it called The Body? Anyway, they went to get help. They'll be back any second. I think that was a choice point. Our player chose to leave rather than to go and help. I could be misremembering. Maybe there isn't really a choice there. 7. 7 human souls and King Asgore will become a god. 6. That's how many we have collected thus far. Understand? Through your 7th and final soul, this world will be transformed. First, however, as is customary for those who make it this far, I shall tell you the tragic tale of our people. It all started long ago. So in case you weren't reading stuff in the cave, Oh, never mind. Forget it. We're not going to get it all over again. Look, Papyrus didn't come to his meeting today. Say what you want about him. He's weird, he's naive, he's self-absorbed. But Papyrus has never missed a meeting. No matter what time you call him on the phone, night, day, afternoon, morning, he always answers within the first two rings. That's right, in this playthrough, ooh, he's gone and his brother isn't around either. What did you do to him? Papyrus, who I have trained every day, even though I know he's too goofy to ever hurt anyone. Go ahead, prepare however you want. But when you step forward, I will kill you. Yeah, we destroyed Papyrus in this playthrough. The wind is howling, filled with determination. No more running away. All right, so this is the battle for real. On guard. Oh, looks like we're actually fighting. Uh-oh. Okay. It says face danger head on. Undyne towers threateningly. Ooh, not a bad hit. So we're seeing some new mechanics once again. Face danger head on. Smells like sushi. Alright, so any comments about the Undyne battle? Anyone out there who's played this before might have some questions about what's going on here. Ah, maybe not then. They stayed, I think. I think it's working. Yeah, it seems to be working. Okay. They stayed long enough to get the spiel anyway. Oh, did I pause it? I'm sorry. I just meant to mute it for a sec here. What I was gonna say. Yeah, I probably should have muted it a while ago if I was talking. Spacing out all the time here. Oh, really on your toes, little player. Um, I've been curious about whether people are kind of watching this just for something to do, whether you're doing this as part of your general interactions with Signum, whether you're particularly interested in this video game-ish approach to our presence on Twitch. Um, so even if you're not there live with us, if you are watching this after the fact, we'd love to hear from you. Um, Signum Academy has been working on producing some more live in-person, well, not in-person, but synchronous content, I guess I should say. Man, this person is really good at blocking. Um, so yeah, my boss apparently is curious who is tuning into these, and I really didn't know what to tell him because I can only see people on Twitch, and that doesn't really give me much information about who's out there. Oh my gosh. Undyne, you had better step up your game because this battle is not going great for you. Ooh, anyone else would be dead by now. I think the variety flower pollen just in front of you. Oh yeah, don't forget the flower pollen from that other part. So she mentions another person called Alphys, telling her that human beings were determined. Alphys is someone that we're going to meet very shortly here. I finally made a little mistake. Um, I kind of wonder how scripted the battle is, whether there's any variety in the attacks or whether they just kind of muscle memory is getting them through this fight. It's so sad watching someone fight Undyne so effectively Because Undyne is supposed to be this kind of amazing, heroic figure. Heroic to Papyrus, heroic to the monster kid. And here's this human comes in and just takes Undyne to pieces. But Undyne is, she knows a little bit about determination herself. The wind is howling. You'll never escape from me, she says. I wonder if that's some sort of hint. Yeah, you were stronger than I thought. So then, this is where it ends. No, no, I won't die. Alphys Asgore, Papyrus, everyone is counting on me to protect them. So let's check this out. Round 2 of the fight. In the name of everyone's hopes and dreams, I will defeat you. Oh, is that all you've got? Music gets real somber there, huh? Smiling as if nothing is wrong. Gonna have to try harder than that. See how strong we are when we believe in ourselves. But notice that her body is slowly fading. Body's losing its shape. From the bottom up. Had enough yet? Yeah. The attacks are slowing down. She keeps throwing them. Undyne's body. I won't give up. Still throwing spears. Gosh, who can do this? What player is so callous? Alphys, this is what I was afraid of. This is why I never told you. No, no, not yet. I won't die. I won't die. Whoa, she's back. That is some serious determination. So the font, the physical form, the voice, which is just kind of a sound, they all faded away finally. Let's see where we end up. Welcome. Ooh, the welcome sign isn't working. Music is very ominous. There's nobody there to greet us. It's a water cooler. Yeah, we're in Hotland, I think it's called. The water evaporated from the heat. The cup evaporated too. Undyne told us there's a human in the area, so like, us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. They're not working anyway, she says. Okay, there's a creepy lab nearby. Better check it out. So these are the bros. Hey, no loitering. Like, just kidding. I don't care. Like, loiter your heart out. That's all they say. Strong silent one. All right, let's see if the music will kick in here or not. The river man or the river woman, it doesn't really matter. Love to ride in my boat. So ride in the boat? Perhaps another time. Perhaps not. It doesn't really matter. Okay. It's you? It's too dark to see near the walls. Here comes a lab coat wearing monster. Oh, my God. I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered, I'm barely dressed. It's all messy. So this is Alphys. I'm afraid this little companion I've got here is kind of waking up on me, so might call it early here tonight, everybody. Yeah, that's decent. We've got we've got our way sketched before us then. We're about halfway through this game, and this person is playing it pretty mean, I gotta say. So we might skip around and look at the pacifist route a little bit as well. But we'll see next time what this character Alphys has to put in our way as we're making. Oh dear. Oh dear. As we're making our way back to the surface in Undertale. Charlie says hi, everybody. And that's my cue to say so long. Thanks for joining us.